Just first, thank everybody for making the effort to come out here today. I know it's a Friday afternoon and it's tough to take work off, but the issues are really important. We appreciate your commitment. This little rally, this little get-together is not about USA All. It's not about one particular issue. It's about our love of public land.
Yet environmental organizations with a very, very small constituency in the state of Utah have driven this agenda for the last 20 years.
And I want to make sure that people understand something. This is not going to go away. It is something that has to be inculcated into the citizens of Utah and understand in order to make sure that they have access to their public lands, you have to have involvement.
We don't need congressmen who their idea of a wilderness area is Central Park coming to Utah and trying to designate over 9 million acres as wilderness and harming rural economies and harming the citizens of this state.
Although they're public lands, that we have a say in the use of those lands.
We really want to send a message to our governor, Governor Huntsman and his administration.
And ladies and gentlemen, we can make a difference. We can make a difference in this effort.
And we're tired, quite frankly, of the issues being sidestepped. We're here saying today unitedly that we're tired of excuses.
This is going to take a concerted effort to win this battle. We need off-road vehicle people. We need agriculture users, grazers. We need hunting people that like to access public lands.
No more. We want elected officials who will take action.
And we're going to take what belongs to the people of the state of Utah, and we're going to keep that here, and we're going to keep fighting this battle. You have to stay involved. You have to stay engaged. You have to give time. You have to give money. You got to write to the newspapers. It was not to be a single-use issue with 9 million acres of wilderness where you can't even take a bicycle.
If the involvement isn't there, we will not have the public lands.
And it is high time that our elected officials, our elected representatives, take those things seriously.
Group together as people, and we are a formidable opposition to the single-use, single-minded SUA organization. SUA is represented, like I said, by very few people. We've said no, and we're going to continue to say no as long as I'm here. They received $6 million in donations as a 501c4. We don't know where that money came from. 2 of their directors were put in prison recently. They had a combined total on the board of directors of SUA for over 30 years. So here's 2 individuals that have stolen from people, that have put money into the organization of SUA, and that's the kind of people that we're fighting against. I'm thankful to say that my good friend Mike Swenson here didn't go over to the dark side and become an attorney. He's back here fighting these issues on the ground. We want to keep him here. He's done a great job. This is going to take a concerted effort. We'll start at 0, and maybe we'll have some more wilderness in Utah. But we're not starting at 9 million acres and trying to negotiate someplace else. It's not going to work that way. I may be a dumb farmer, but I understand when I'm getting the shaft.
That SUA does not drive the agenda and will not drive the agenda for the public policy and public lands access.
The newspapers have told a story that simply is not the fact.
The tactics of SUA to continually sue and sue and sue over and over and over and to continue to tie up reasonable access to the public lands will not be tolerated.
And even though we've got some newspapers here today, in general, the newspapers have not been friendly to us. So stand up and be counted. And we're going to do that today. I'm here to be counted. I see these kids out here. That's the future generation. That's what we're fighting for. Thanks for your support, and let's do it.